Namaskar little friends, I am your friend Partho from the Vedic IQ and I am delighted to welcome you to another enthralling tale from Panchatantra. The jackal Karkat continued bashing Dhamnak. He said, "You are a jealous fellow. You could not accept the friendship of our Lord Pinglak and the innocent bull Sanjeevak. You should feel ashamed of yourself. I should rather stay away from you. The company of people like you brings misfortune." The tale of twin parrots teaches us the same lesson. And then Karkat told the story of the twin parrots, which we shall explore in today's video. So, are you ready, kids? Alright, let's go then. In a remote mountainous region, there lived a hen parrot who had two adorable chicks. One day, when the hen parrot was away searching for food, a fowler cunningly trapped her two babies. Fate, however, had different plans for the chicks. One of them managed to escape while the other found himself imprisoned in a cage. Now, the chick in the cage had been taken by the fowler to his home. As the fowler's parrot grew, he learned to speak words and phrases. But what he learned to say was rather unexpected. He always heard his master, the fowler, use foul language and thus picked up his language. Meanwhile, the escaped chick was discovered by a wandering hermit. This kind-hearted hermit took the little bird and brought him to his serene hermitage nestled deep in the woods. As the days passed, a significant event unfolded. One fine day, a king found himself in a peculiar situation. His spirited horse had bolted, separating him from his royal entourage. Galloping into a dense forest, he encountered a group of fowlers. Now, among these fowlers, there was a parrot in a cage. The one we just mentioned, the one taught to speak by the fowler. As soon as this parrot laid his eyes on the approaching king riding his majestic horse, he began to scream loudly. The words that flowed from his beak were not welcoming. "Oh, my masters, come at once. Here comes some fellow riding a horse. Quick, seize him, bind him, and kill him," chirped the little parrot in the cage. The king, startled by this ominous message, spurred his horse and rode away at breakneck speed. He continued galloping until he reached another forest, far away from the fowler's territory. Here, he spotted a tranquil hermitage where a group of wise hermits lived. Remarkably, there was another parrot in a cage at this hermitage. However, this parrot had learned quite different words and phrases from his masters. When he saw the king approaching, he addressed him warmly. "Come, O king, come and rest yourself here. Taste our cool waters and our sweet fruit." The parrot then turned to the hermits and said, "O holy hermits, honor this guest who has come to our hermitage. Welcome him with the guest offering here under the cool shade of this tree." The king, perplexed by this contrasting behavior of these two parrots, could not help but express his amazement. He wondered aloud, "How can this be? In one forest, I encountered a parrot who wished harm, and now here I meet another who offers kindness." Intrigued by confusion, the king asked the parrot, "Sir, a while ago, in a distant forest, I saw a parrot who looked exactly like you. However, his words were cruel and filled with malice. He kept repeating, 'Seize him, bind him, kill him.' It's quite baffling." The virtuous parrot, residing in the hermitage, took a moment to explain the events leading up to this encounter with the king. He told all the mysterious circumstances that had unfolded. This was the story of the twin parrots. Kids, let us revise today's story through a few questions. Tell me, kids, what happened to the parrot who lived with the fowler? A. He learned to fly. B. He learned to speak bad things. Or C. He learned to cook. The correct answer is B. The fowler's parrot learned to speak, but he used foul language. And why? Because that's what he learned from his master. My next question is, why was the king amazed when he discovered the hermit's parrot? A. Because he was very beautiful. B. Because he could sing beautifully. Or C. Because his behavior was totally different from the fowler's parrot. The correct answer is C. Although he looked similar to the fowler's parrot, yet the hermit's parrot was totally different in his behavior. The hermit's parrot was welcoming and soft spoken, whereas the fowler's parrot was harsh and disrespectful. The last and the most important question: what important point did Karkat want to make through this story? A. One's character is defined by the company he keeps. B. Never trust talking birds. They might have hidden intentions. Or C. The forest is a magical place full of surprises. Kids, the correct answer is A. Associating with virtuous people helps build a better character. Alright kids, that's it for this video. We will meet again in the next video. Till then kids, remember, always be very careful of the company that you keep. Goodbye and namaskar.